Gentleman from Prince William, Mr. Lingamfelter.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I move the committee substitute.
Questions on adoption of the committee substitute as many as favor that motion will say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, no. The substitute is agreed to. The gentleman from Prince William.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, House Bill 2332 provides that when a law enforcement officer makes an arrest and takes a person into custody, the law enforcement officer will inquire into the person's country of birth and whether the person is a U.S. citizen. If the law enforcement officer finds probable cause to believe the person is not legally present in the United States, he will communicate to the judicial officer, or in this case the magistrate, the facts and circumstances underlying his belief. If the judicial officer concurs in the determination of the law enforcement officer and makes the further determination that the person will not appear for trial or hearing, the judicial officer or magistrate may refuse to admit the person to bail. Mr. Speaker, I suspect that some of the sincere folks on the other side will take umbrage at this bill, as they have others tonight. I know the hour is late. I know there may be questions, but I just want to assure the other side that many of us have a very deep regard for people who have come to this nation from every corner of the world and have done so legally. And they've come here to embrace the American dream. That's a good thing. And if you look at the last names of many of the people on the board, it's indisputable that we came from other places to this place. But the most important aspect of this entire issue is people that come here legally, want to be part of this nation, and play by the rules. And so for those that believe that somehow we don't have a heart for people who have come here to partake of the American dream, you'd be wrong. And I've got a resolution, Mr. Speaker, at my desk that I've had for a couple of weeks that honors legal immigration. And I'd invite anybody in the body to sign on to that resolution. But make no mistake about it, this bill and others like it have in mind the rule of law. And it's unpleasant, and it doesn't make us happy that this issue is before this body and 49 other states. But make no mistake about it, if the Congress of the United States did their job, we might not be dealing with this. But they are not dealing with the problem, and it is at our footstep. And so I would say to, I believe, very sincere people who may differ with our approach, it is not out of disrespect for immigrants. This country's strength is built on immigration. Legal immigration. Mr. Speaker, I move the bill be engrossed and passed to a third reading.